there is a private side of me. There is a side of me that I have kept hidden from the public for 30 years. When I was 17, that would be 1978, I was in boarding school in Boston, and it was the winter of 78, and it was a very big snowstorm. We were snowed in at school, oh geez, I guess for about a week. There were no classes, so it was just a bunch of us boarders. The day students were, of course, at home. My school had both day students and boarders, but it was an all-girls school. So us boarders had like a week to kill. No classes, no homework. You're just bumming around. People playing in the snow. I remember some girls made ramps out of the windows, and they would slide down they'd get in the window and slide down the snow on a saucer or whatever. And I don't know if people went ice skating or whatever, but my group of friends was playing with a Ouija board. God, I could give you a whole long lecture on how I feel about Ouija boards and stuff. Maybe I will do that sometime if there seems to be any interest, or if I feel like it. One thing I will say is Ouija boards take your latent psychic ability that everybody has, and they strengthen it. What's the word? I can't even get the word. They just make it stronger and louder, and they emphasize it, and the word will come to me, but I'm using synonyms. God, where's my thesaurus? So at age 17, I had this latent ability for healing, and the Ouija board strengthened it enough so that I could use it. I could actually use it to heal people. And my gift involves telepathy and astral projection. And clairsentience. And for 30 years I've been using it to heal people, sort of through the back door. So my astral self contacts the astral self of whoever is looking for help or just friendship or whatever. I'm able to perceive that astral form and communicate with that astral form, but only in very short time periods. It's very draining. Another time I could tell you what it's like, what it feels like. But it took me many years to even accept that I had this gift, let alone really understand its purpose or why I had it, how to use it. There was a lot of fear to overcome. I remember desperately wanting somebody to talk to, not knowing where to turn. I mean, how do you find a psychic? 1978, where do you find a psychic? And I just didn't want to believe that I was psychic, but I didn't know what was going on. So I went to, and this was just so dumb, but I went to a psychiatrist, and I asked him how do Ouija boards work, and I took the board with him, and I gave him a demonstration. Actually, my friend, by then I was in college, and my college roommate was psychic herself, actually. And so she came with me to the appointment, and we demonstrated. And we said flat out, now, are we doing this, or is there some outside entity moving the planchette or what is going on? And he didn't know. He had his head up his butt, but he sure wasn't going to let us know that. So he had me go into therapy, and it was so ridiculous, the whole thing. Because he couldn't make heads or tails of what was going on with me, and it was really stressing me out. So I was pretty much convinced that they were, this far away from sending the rubber truck out to get me, and that I was going to spend the rest of my life in the loony bin. Well, that didn't happen, fortunately. But I always wished I could find somebody that I could confide in with all this, because it's an awful lot to, a teenager to carry around. Couldn't talk to my family. Tried to tell my brother once, and he just extremely condescendingly said, I believe that you believe, or something stupid like that. My brother is a son of a bitch. My mom knew. My mom believed. I never told her the whole story. But we're simpatico. We dream about each other. She's in a nursing home with Alzheimer's now. She's in her 80s. The only way I'm able to communicate with her now is through dreams. So we share dreams. But so I'm grateful that I have this gift. I've always been grateful, but I've been scared by it too.